Welcome to Tel Azekah. Tel, you can say that we are standing on a mount, but it's not. It's a biblical archaeological place. It's city on top of a city on top of a city. Tel Azekah is very famous because of David and Goliath, but it's actually famous because of so many reasons. It was one of the cities of Judea. And I hope that you can hear me because of the wind. But it's such an important place, mainly because it's on a very important highway. That place is Judea. The other side is Philistine. Sorry about the wind. Philistine, Goliath place. And it's a very important way to Jerusalem, to Jaffa. And the Philistines knew that if they will catch that place, they might win the war between Israel or Judea to them. As a Philistine army, well organized, if you want to reach Bethlehem, Hebron, and Jerusalem, that valley is the best option. Well, just by the way, it's a war, we are still in a war with Gaza, and Gaza is that way, not so far away from here. It's very close to Israel. Kiryat Gat is the city here. Let's say 30 minutes by car you will reach Gaza. In the book of Samuel 1 Samuel, I think 17, everyone actually knows the story by heart of Goliath and future King David. The Philistines came to here for a war, and they came to Soho of Judea. This is Soho, and you can see that it's a very narrow entrance, and the one who actually controls Soho, let me see if I'm pointing, yes, actually controlled the main street here. They actually stopped between Azekah, right here, and Soho, in a place that called Ephes Damim. Somewhere right here. This is Ephes Damim according to the Bible. The Jews, the Israelites, actually the Judean, actually park at Elah Valley, which is right there, and actually stood one in front of each other, and the valley is in between. Goliath from the city of Gath, which is not so far away, a giant guy that was armed from A to Z. And I must say that the Philistines had the secret for all the iron things, not the Israelites. Most of them were agriculture people. He told the Israeli army, I mean, why do you want to go to war? I mean, you're going to lose anyone. That instead of it, you find someone who will fight against me. If I'm talking about that, this is the city of Bet Shemesh. If I'm talking about the Philistines, remember that when they realized that the Ark of Covenant is destroying them, they brought it to here, and then King David later on took it to Jerusalem. Then another biblical city, what you see is quite a new city, Zechariah village. At the beginning it was Zechariah of the prophet Zechariah tomb, and then later on the Christians found it as the tomb of father of John the Baptist. There's still an ancient church there. If you're going to lose, we are going to be, if I will lose, he said Goliath, well, we will be the servants of you, but if I will win, you're going to be the servants of us, the Philistines. King Saul and the army of Israel actually were afraid of it. I mean, if you saw Goliath, you can understand that it was a horrible thing to do. What Goliath actually thought is that King Saul, which was, according to the Bible, a very big person, will fight with him. But I don't know. You can see beautifully the mountains of Hebron and Bethlehem. It's such a clear day after a rainy day. It's still rainy, but not so much. And we are moving to the family of Ishai, the family of future King David. And David wasn't part of them. The three first sons actually went with Shaul, King Saul, to here. No one knows about, I'm talking about King of Saul, that Prophet Samuel already crowned him as the future king. But only King David and the father knew it. And of course, Samuel itself, Prophet Samuel. Let's travel a little bit of it. They excavated that place, but I do have a video that tells you about excavations. The tourist tells us a little bit more about the biblical part of Tel Azekah. From here, except of beside the excavations that you can see in front of you, you can see the end of Israel. Now it's the end of Israel, but at that time it was the Philistine area. Then you can understand the important junction of it. This is the border between Philistine, not Palestinians. There's no such a thing that is called Palestinians. New imagination of us. But the Philistine, 12th century BC, you can see the cities of Ashkelon, Ashdod, that were part of Philistine at that time. Such an amazing, it's freezing here, but I'm gonna prepare a video for you guys. It's wartime, and you can see here a group of tour guides. We are studying. We have nothing else to do, and now we are studying about the history of Israel. Then in the future I will know more and more and more and more about Israel. The good thing with that video is that you can read the Bible together with me, but you can see it, and this is the importance of Israel. King David came to here to feed his brothers, but then he saw Goliath in Hebrew, biblical name of it, and he heard about the story about the future fight between Goliath to one person, and he heard about his even brothers and all over the tribes that were afraid to fight him. You know exactly what's happened next. He will get his daughter, the daughter of Saul. His family won't pay any more tax. He will get lots of benefits, and no one wanted it. No tax, and the daughter of the king, which is to be part of the king dynasty, and still the people said no. Future King David, it's very difficult for him to say David without the word king, and he came to Saul, King Saul, and say, I'm gonna do that. I was fighting the animals who tried to kill my sheep. Then I will do that. I know how to deal with birds and lions. I already did it. Such a beautiful view, isn't it? I'm the good shepherd in a way. can see the connection between him and Jesus, for example. King Saul, I think he had no other choice. At least someone actually said yes, and then he gave him his blessing. King David had to wear all those helmets and armed. I don't know if you try to wear something so heavy, then if you did it, you know how difficult it is to walk with that. He is not Goliath. Then King David said, sorry, I'm not going to wear it. Betty, I'm dedicated that tool to you. Georgine, I'm dedicated the tool to you and the four three tourists that you brought to Israel and you saved my life. I'm dedicated into everyone who actually love to listen to that. Then, somewhere there, he took the 5 stones and his sling, and he went to Goliath. The Goliath just arrived to him, and the one who protected Goliath was with them as well. And when Goliath saw the little child of David, he said to him, am I a dog that you're coming with sticks to me? And he cursed David and God. Well, I don't know if it's true or not, but Goliath came told him, you are coming with sticks to me. But he had only one stick. According to some, Goliath was so big that he couldn't even see well. But David answered to Goliath and saying, you're coming with a sword, with arm, but I'm coming to you in the name of God himself. I don't need any arm. God will save me and not you. You're going to die right now. I will you're red. I will take your head to Jerusalem. And this is I will add that speech of David into the description because it's important. Guys, if you are watching that video and it's still windy, noisy, and still you see it, watch it, then you are better than so many others. I know that I'm not walking a lot, but if you actually see it, then remember, sling 1 stone, forehead, and that was the end of Goliath. Well, he didn't die, but then King David took the sword and ended the story of Goliath. Now, the idea of the stone is not something new to a shepherd like David, because if you wanted to control the sheep, then the best thing to do is to throw some stones to tell them, oh, don't go there. I'm here, I'm controlling, I'm the manager, I'm the boss. For him, it was a well-known tool that he could use. Well, Goliath fell on his face, which is really strange, because if a stone is hitting his forehead, it's supposed to fall like that. And maybe it just hit that part, which is in a way the forehead of the leg. But it doesn't matter. You know the end. You know what's happened to the end of Goliath. When the Philistines saw it, they ran away, and they went through Sha'arai, which is there. But if I do the video of it, then I went all the way from there to Philistine, which you know exactly where it is, around Gaza. Horrible place before and horrible place now. We are just running with the Philistines to Gath and Ekron, two of the Philistine cities. Remember, 12th century BC. David took the head of Goliath and brought it, as you remember, to Jerusalem. When King Saul saw it, who is that child? And Avner actually said to him, son of who you are? Because he was in this kind of a shock. I mean, everyone were in a shock. If you are reading that book, you can understand it. Little David, son of who? Avner Ben-Ner is commander. I've been asked the question, and he looked for that the answer, and Yishai in Hebrew. And this is the place that Jonathan, the son of King Saul, became a very good friend of future King David, which is another amazing video to talk about the friendship of the son of a king and a child from Bethlehem. Now, in the book of Samuel, there are two Goliaths. One of them was killed not by King David, by Yohanan, John in a way. The book of Chronicles actually found a solution for that. He said that Jonathan killed the brother of Goliath. And that's actually, before you will ask me, how can it be that Goliath is mentioned in the book of Samuel and not without a connection to King David? He died because of someone else. Now you know the answer. The second Goliath second is the brother of Goliath itself. Guys, the land of Israel is so green now. You can see how beautiful it is that they try to be here in Israel in February, March. It might be cold, it might be rainy, but no lines, cheaper prices, and look how green it is. Amazing, isn't it? Did you already subscribe to my channel? Are you part of my family now? There's so many options about Goliath. They even find the name of Goliath in one of the details not here. Then maybe it was a generic name, a very well-known name. Now, until now, the wind was playing a spot. But I hear children that climbing up to here. Oh, I'm just dreaming. Maybe it's little Goliath. Then the only thing that's left for us to do is to excavate. Now, the Tel Azekah is such an important place because when we visited Tel Lachish, and I uploaded 2 videos of it, which is somewhere there, the people of Lachish actually mentioned that Azekah is not with us anymore. There's no signal between those cities, and the Assyrian Syrian actually came to occupy Judea after they destroyed Israel, the Samaria of today, and they were on the way to Jerusalem. They captured Azekah right here. They captured Lachish, but they didn't capture Jerusalem. I can hear children, but I'm not here. Oh, they are climbing up. Imagination. Maybe. Oh, I can see some people downstairs. All right. Stay there. Eat as much as you can. Such a beautiful place. Then a little bit of it. Gaza. City of Ashkelon. City of Ashdod. Tel Aviv is that way. Bet Shemesh. Biblical places. Except of Tel Aviv. Tel Aviv was Jaffa. Hebron and Bethlehem. some Judea, so many places, so many biblical places here in that place. And sadly, I'm not taking a lot of the tourists to here because they are reaching Israel for 5 days. And we don't have time, Georgian, for that. Next time, I think it can be an amazing place to visit. Look how beautiful it is. Oh, I hope that you can hear me and not the wind. Look at the sundial. We're entering from south. Then north is there. You can see more excavations here. What can I say? Guys, if you reach that part, it means that you are better than anyone else, mainly because it's windy and it's... Is it a boring video? I mean, no, I didn't move. You just saw the topographic importance, and while you were reading the Bible itself, and I hope that you read the Bible while I was talking. But look how beautiful is that area. Hallelujah for that. Thank you very much for watching my video. Don't forget to subscribe and just write me your name and the exact moment now, and I will bless you in Jerusalem. Don't forget to write your name, because from time to time I don't know if it's a name or not. Then write me your name, write it down. Thank you very much. Bye bye.